Hello friends, my name is Balram Prasad and I am Senior Software Engineer in Microsoft USA. Last day I talked about big data with Microsoft Azure and we talked about Azure Databricks workspace and we have written some code with Scala. We are going to today with same thing but with Spark SQL. So how we can write a Spark SQL? It is another flavor which we can use to interact with the data in big data world, and it is for who is familiar with SQL, not in with Python or Scala. They can also come and they can write SQL, Spark SQL. There is a little bit difference between normal SQL syntax and the SQL syntax, and they can run the query on the top of any on a structured data such as CSV, TSV, or Notepad or whatever. So last day, what we did that one quickly, I will go with that we created Databricks workspace, we created Databricks cluster, we created Azure Storage, we uploaded sample data and read data using Scala and Dataframe. We transformed some data with a Scala and write back to storage. You can go to previous episode of this big data one where you can see the data that how we have created all these resources. So all resources has been already created. Now we are going to utilize that one and we are going to run the SQL Spark SQL over there. So today what we are going to do that, but we are going to run a Spark query to create table on that CSV file, which CSV file we have uploaded last day. Then we will run some query to, we can also create a view over there like whatever we do in SQL world, and we will run some select query and how we can use some kind of top 10 or limit on that select query. We can also run the group by with order by clause. We will write some query with the average function and count function, which normally we do in SQL world. So let's go into our Databricks workspace. Last day we created this Databricks workspace in Databricks cluster. So this is the cluster and this is the Azure Databricks workspace where we have written the commands and other things. So last day we uploaded the CSV file into Azure Storage, and then we ran and we mounted that path with our whatever SAS token we generated. And this SAS token should come from keyword, but for the demo I have kept into the cell. So this we have mounted, and we last day we ran some query and command using Dataframe and SQL as I talked about. Now today we are going to run the things with the Spark SQL. So let's quickly jump over there and I will create a notebook. I can write the same query into this notebook also, where I can use magic command SQL, and because this is Scala notebook, I can run that one. But let's go and select the different one where we can provide that I am going to write in SQL world, and let's see that test notebook SQL. So and I can attach that cluster, and that is created right now. So we know that we have mount point, and we created that mount point into different notebook. So let me open this one side by side so that we can see that one what is happening. So if we run that one, that command, we have this command, right? Say mount point sales mnt and sales data mount. So we are going to use that mount point, and then we are going to write query over there. So if we go and last day I also showed that how we can see that one, that what is there. If we write that fsls command, and if we run this one fsls and mnt, let's see. So in mnt folder, whatever paths are present, that we are able to see, and if I put that one, this will show that internal, it is mapped to that file, the size of that file we are able to see that one over there. So now I'm going to write some query to I'm going to create this table, and I have not specified right now options. So let me create this table right now. It says that okay, so table has been created. Right now I'm going to write select query. Yeah, it seems that it is running, and I am able to read the CSV file from a storage using Spark SQL. If you see closely, that problem is that one, the CSV which we are using this is the CSV, has the top level first row as a column over here, and here it is reading all this as a string. So now how to create a table which can interpret the first row as a column, right? So we can use that another command from that one. Let me create another command. So I'm going to write now, this time I am creating a table called sales data with header, and the path is same but with options, and header equals to true, and I am saying that in for the schema, and the header equals true means that the file has header, the very first line. So if I run this command, the another table has created, right? And now I'm going to run the select command once again with new table. So if you see now, it is proper right now. So we have the very first line as a row column name, and the rest is there. And if you see, I have written select star, it says that 100 row, it is showing top 100, and then rest once we will go and move, all this comes over there. So now if we see that one, if suppose there is another way also, if you know that all this column you want to use from this one, so you can specify the columns also, right? You can write, I am specifying that column, that region, country, item type, sales, and I need only this 4 5 from the table. I do not want to read every columns in the, it might be possible that there are 100 columns in the CSV. I want to read only some amount of that one, right? Some columns from that one. So I can go and do that one. I can specify which column I want to read that one. And then I can go and run the same command, select, and then see that what happened. So if you see this time only selected column which I created as a table mentioning all this name, it is coming from that CSV. It is not reading all the files, all the columns over there. So after that one, how to create that one? If you want to, right now we are using all, select a star, right? If you want to read only top 10, right? How you are going to do that one? In the general SQL world, we write select top, right? Here if I write select top, it is going to give the error. So what is the alternative way here? So alternative way here, that you can write instead of top, the syntax provide the limit 10. So if you write limit 10, only 10 row will be coming from that result. So this is one way to read or limit the row from there. Now if you want to create a view out of that one with some logic, right? Now if I want to create a view which will return always 10 row, I can go and create that view with putting that as select star from sales header, whatever table name is there, and limit 10. And now if I go and if I run this command, the another from select star from my view, whatever view I have, and if I go run that one, I will get only 10 row, because this select star from limit 10 is there. I'm not reading all the table. So view, as we work on the view in SQL world, that is the same concept here. So that is what we can do. You can also, right now we have limited something called limit 10, but if you want to limit based on a column, that hey, I want to view, I want to create using only couple of columns from that main table, I can do that one also, right? I can go and create that one. Let's see now. So I can go and create this one over there. And if you see right now the result, only 2 columns is coming from that one. So that all the things we are doing, the same concept of the normal SQL is coming into Spark SQL also, and it is running on the CSV file. You see the power of that one. And right now we have uploaded one CSV file, but there might be multiple billions of the records in that one. It might be possible that there are multiple files present, and we can do similar thing over there. So we can read all the things using that unstructured data. If you want to run some function over there, like we used to do only sum, or something, we can run that one. And if this command say that I need region or sales channel and sum of total profit, based on grouping I want to do one sales channel in region, and order by clause I want to use that as a region. So this row is coming all with summing of the total, and then whatever sales channel is there, either online sales or offline sales, which region is there. So that all is coming by grouping the logic, whatever logic we are doing. Another things we use as a count command. If we want to use that one, there is a function called count. You can write down, write, and then you can use that one. So this is what count returns, right? So this is all Spark SQL. There is nothing special about that one. Here and there little bit syntax change you can read. If you are coming from SQL world and you know the SQL, you can run the similar concept but in big data world based on either Spark or any Azure Databricks, anywhere in some if you want same concept or same kind of type of product is available in Amazon cloud also, so you can run that one also. So this is what today I wanted to show you. So last day we ran few commands with Scala. Today we have run with a Spark SQL. The similar thing we can achieve with R, Python and .NET. Maybe in next couple of video I am going to do the same way, that how to write same thing into Python or .NET or R. So I hope this is going to helpful, and at least you will get a heads up in your mind that how this big data works and how the Spark SQL syntax looks like. Okay, so I guess thank you. Be join with us, subscribe to our channel, and then post your comment and what you want to know, or if you have any question or comment, feel free to drop in comment box. Thank you.